Evensong Airlines. Do you want to see the world? Evensong Airlines is hiring for the following flight crew positions. Captain. Works as the lead pilot. The captain is responsible for the safety of passengers. Also works with the flight officer to plan routes. First officer. Acts as the co-pilot to the captain. Flight attendant. Ensures the safety and comfort of our passengers. Works under the direction of a purser and service manager. Opportunity for promotion after 5 years to senior crew member. Chief purser. Supervises the pursers in each cabin. Also manages any paperwork or cash on the flight.
Chambliss Airways. Ground crew. Our ground crew employees help keep airlines running on the ground. Ticket agents are the first airline employees passengers encounter at the airport. They help passengers check in for their flights and arrange flights when needed. Gate agents and station agents help passengers as they board aircraft. Passenger service agents solve any customer service problems. Other ground crew employees do not deal directly with passengers. Baggage handlers load luggage onto aircraft. Ramp agents guide aircraft on and off the runway. Linemen keep the aircraft fueled and maintained. Flight dispatchers make sure the flight route is safe.
Metro International Airport. Welcome to Metro International Airport. Ensuring a good experience for passengers is a team effort. Here are some of the people who make it possible. Security personnel prevent dangerous situations before they happen. Mechanics keep the aircraft in top condition. Ground controllers and air traffic controllers direct plane traffic. Screeners and customs agents make sure baggage complies with the law. Food service workers provide quality meals in the airport. Cargo handlers and cargo forwarders make sure goods arrive at their destinations.
Eastern Airport. Last year, Eastern Airport served over 1 million passengers. We host 7 major airlines. The airport terminal has 3 concourses for airline gates. It also has 4 runways connected by several taxiways. There are 2 control towers used by air traffic control. We are committed to our passengers. Traveling through our airport is comfortable and safe. However, travelers need to observe several safety measures. All travelers must pass through a security checkpoint. Areas beyond the checkpoint are restricted. Only ticketed passengers are allowed in these areas. International travelers also need to go through customs. www.easternairport.com/aboutus.
Airport security procedures. The crew lane is for airline employees only. Have your identification ready. Showing identification is required at the security checkpoint. Place your carry-on items in a bin. Also, remove any metal objects on your person. Put them in the bin with your carry-on items. Place the bin on the belt of the scanner. The X-ray machine scans your belongings. Proceed through the metal detector. An alarm sounds if any metal is detected. If so, a pat-down is performed by airport security. These procedures help with explosive detection. Explosives, firearms, and other weapons are prohibited on all flights.
Parts of an aircraft. An aircraft has many parts. The most recognizable parts are the wings. The wings allow the aircraft to lift up and remain in flight. Wheels let the airplane travel smoothly on land. The tires are the rubber coverings on the wheel. The wheels are part of the landing gear. The landing gear supports the aircraft while it is on the ground. The fuselage is another basic part of an aircraft. It contains a cabin door that allows people to enter or exit the aircraft. In the front of the aircraft is the nose. Generally, an aircraft uses a turboprop engine. It is a type of turbine engine that pushes the aircraft forward through the air.
Chambliss Airways, Travel Classes. Chambliss Airways offers 3 travel classes to fit our passengers' needs. Choose from first class, business class, coach. We offer spacious cabins on all of our aircraft. Our rows of seats offer plenty of legroom. Even the tallest passenger will be comfortable. When you book your flight, choose your seat position: window, aisle, or center. Passengers may also request seats in the aircraft's front, middle, or rear. Seat preferences are given on a first-come, first-served basis. Book your flight early. It ensures you get the seat you want.
Modern aviator. Working as a flight attendant is physically demanding. After today's flight, I have fatigue. It was a strenuous day. I lifted a lot of passengers' luggage. One passenger's bag was over the size restriction. She wasn't happy about having to check the bag. Many passengers coughed and sneezed during the flight. I am nervous about exposure to germs. The plane is such a confined space. It's impossible to avoid sick passengers. Being tired doesn't help. It makes it easier to catch an illness. I am finally used to the engine noise, though. It doesn't give me a headache anymore. Modern aviator. Working as a flight attendant is physically demanding. After today's flight, I have fatigue. It was a strenuous day. I lifted a lot of passengers' luggage. One passenger's bag was over the size restriction. She wasn't happy about having to check the bag. Many passengers coughed and sneezed during the flight. I am nervous about exposure to germs. The plane is such a confined space. It's impossible to avoid sick passengers. Being tired doesn't help. It makes it easier to catch an illness. I am finally used to the engine noise, though. It doesn't give me a headache anymore.
Flight attendant guidelines. Personal grooming is important. A neat, clean appearance is required for all flight attendants. Jewelry guidelines. Females. Only one set of earrings worn at a time. Only one bracelet per wrist. Only one necklace made of gold, silver, or pearls. Only 2 rings per hand. Males. A tie bar is required with the uniform tie. The only other jewelry permitted is a wedding ring. Visible tattoos or body piercings are not permitted, aside from ear piercings for females. Female makeup needs to be flattering. It needs to complement skin tone and hair color. Male flight attendants are permitted to have facial hair. It has to be neatly trimmed at all times.
Airline regulations. Uniforms. Chambliss Airways. A large part of a flight attendant's professional image is his or her uniform. Chambliss Airways flight attendants' uniforms must meet the following regulations. Skirt. The bottom of the skirt must be no more than 1 inch above the knee. Stockings are required when wearing a skirt. Slacks. The bottom of the slacks needs to touch the top of the shoes. Jacket. The end of the sleeves should reach the knuckles when arms are at the sides. Dress shirts, blouses, must be worn under the uniform jacket. Tie. Ties are required with the uniform at all times for male flight attendants. Wings. Worn on the uniform jacket on the left side. ID badge. Worn on the uniform jacket on the right side.
Evensong Airlines. Evensong Airlines provides flights to meet any passenger's needs. We offer domestic flights to all major airports. These include non-stop intercontinental flights from select cities. We have more direct flights than any other airline. That way, our passengers avoid long layovers. We know you don't want to wait hours for a connection. We also have international flights. We fly to cities in Europe, Canada, South America, and Mexico. For group travel, we have a fleet of charter planes. Charter planes make both short-haul and long-haul flights, but are only available at select airports. Come fly with us. We'll get you where you need to go.
Types of aircraft: wide body, narrow body, turbofan, regional jets, feeder liners, commuter liners, regional airliners, air taxis, cabin class. There are different types of aircraft used to transport passengers. Most major airline carriers use wide-body and narrow-body airliners. These planes are used for long-haul flights. They are often turbofan aircraft. Sometimes passengers fly into major airports. Then, they take smaller planes for short-haul flights. For short-haul flights, regional jets are used. Feeder liners and commuter liners are also used for short hauls. Some major airline carriers have a contract with companies. The companies operate regional airliners. Air taxis and cabin-class aircraft are popular for short-haul charter purposes. Most short-haul aircraft are turboprop aircraft. However, some are turbofan aircraft.
Peterson Airlines. Aviation Phonetic Alphabet, Radio Communication. Letter A. Word alpha. Spoken alpha. Letter B. Word bravo. Spoken bravo. Letter C. Word Charlie. Spoken Charlie. Letter D. Word delta. Spoken delta. Letter E. Word echo. Spoken echo. Letter F. Word foxtrot. Spoken foxtrot. Letter G. Word golf. Spoken golf. Letter H. Word hotel. Spoken hotel. Letter I. Word India. Spoken India. Letter J. Word Juliet. Spoken Juliet. Letter K. Word kilo. Spoken kilo. Letter L. Word Lima. Spoken Lima. Letter M. Word Mike. Spoken Mike. Letter N. Word November. Spoken November. Letter O. Word Oscar. Spoken Oscar. Letter P. Word Papa. Spoken Papa. Letter Q. Word Quebec. Spoken Quebec. Letter R. Word Romeo. Spoken Romeo. Letter S. Word Sierra. Spoken Sierra. Letter T. Word tango. Spoken tango. Letter U. Word uniform. Spoken uniform. Letter V. Word Victor. Spoken Victor. Letter W. Word whiskey. Spoken whiskey. Letter X. Word X-ray. Spoken X-ray. Letter Y. Word Yankee. Spoken Yankee. Letter Z. Word Zulu. Spoken Zulu.
Radio Communication, Flight Attendant Training Manual. In most cases, the pilot handles the radio. However, if problems arise, you should know basic radio procedures. First, locate the radio. Use the phonetic alphabet you learned in training. Give your plane's call sign and position. Explain the emergency. For example, Mayday, O'Hare, this is Charlie Alpha 325. Our landing gear is damaged. We are unable to land. Please advise. Over. Then, stand by for further instructions. When air traffic control responds, use Roger to show understanding. Respond to their questions with affirmative or negative. Do not use plain English.
Founded 1956. Flight Attendant Monthly. Monday, May 7th. Delays and cancellations. Delays and cancellations are both part of working in the airline industry. Common sources of delays and cancellations are weather. Winter weather such as snow is unsafe. It may cause ice to form on an aircraft's wings. Delays occur when the wings need to be de-iced. Severe weather, such as lightning storms, are also dangerous. Flights are sometimes canceled due to lightning. Mechanical failures. If there is a mechanical failure, a flight will be canceled. Airlines try to get passengers on other flights. Congestion. Sometimes flights are delayed because there is too much air traffic. A flight has to wait to take off or land. Some passengers become upset by delays and cancellations. It is important to remain calm and professional.
AVN Pharma Education.